Yo guys, what is up? It is your favorite Mind Pengo here. Today we are on Hypixel for another Skywars video. We've done a Skywars video and a Bed Wars video, and now we're going to do another Skywars video, just because honestly I think that Skywars is like the easiest and funnest game, or most fun game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll catch you boys back in the first game. Guys, so I've been doing some research lately. Basically what I found out is that for Hypixel YouTubers like me who don't do like crazy editing and such, the way that they get most of their views and like viewers and stuff and like their videos do well without editing and all that is because they do like stories and stuff while they're doing their commentaries. Basically they'll just be like, okay, well here's the story of the time I did this, and it's like a cool life story and you're like, wow, you're so cool. Basically that's what I've noticed that people do when they just try to show off their skill in videos rather than like their editing skill. No disrespect to any YouTubers, by the way, I love all types of content. It's just that I cannot edit very well, and I'd say I'm more skilled. I'd say that most of the YouTubers who edit very well don't show their skill off very well. Not that they're not skilled, just that they don't show it off very well because of all the editing that's going on. And so I've decided, okay, I'll tell you guys a story because I've lived a pretty decent life, I'd say. And so this is the story of the time I basically got high. I don't entirely know that that's what it is, but something happened to me while I was on this cruise. So we get on the cruise, right? And immediately I'm not feeling good. This is my first cruise ever, by the way. And so like, you know, my parents prepared for this because they were like, okay, they could get motion sickness, my sister. And so my sister was fine, but I, however, was not. I was getting seasick and it was just not going very well. So, my mom gave me these seasickness pills, and she also gave me some wristbands in hopes that they would work. They did not work. And so my mom was kind of freaking out. She's like, okay, well, I don't want to give you any more because we don't want you to like overdose on seasickness pills or anything. So I'm just going to give you the max amount that it's letting me give you for your age, and then from there you'll just have to deal with it. And so I was like, okay mom, that seems fair. And so, you know, it did seem fair at first. Then I wanted to die. Oh, also we won that game. I don't know how that guy, like, wait, what, did I not have pants on? No, I did. Okay, well, we won that game, so I'll continue talking in the next game, boys. So like I was saying, at this point I was feeling a little high. Well, I think that's what being high feels like. I've never done drugs, so technically I don't know. It could have just been like a weird side effect of the seasickness medication, but I don't know. I'd imagine that that's what being high feels like. I've never done drugs, and you know, if anything, my mom drugged me on this in this scenario, but like, you know, she's a good mom. Like, Federation people, don't come after her. She was just doing what the thing said. If I didn't go after the company, because like they put the limit for my age, weight, and height a little too high, but whatever. So I was like basically high, right? And then I was just like, well, I feel dead. And then like my stomach stopped hurting a little bit, but there was this club thing that my cousin wanted to do, and my sister and I were gonna do it, and my sister did it, I think, but I was unable to. Like halfway into like the club thing that I would have gone to had this like not happened to me, I just had like the random urge to go outside, or like not outside, but like outside of my room. So I was like, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna go out. And so I went outside basically high, and it was just horrible because like so many reasons, but the worst thing of all of it, I think, was that while I was like feeling like this, there was this security guard, and he was just like staring at me like, what the hell is wrong with this kid? Because like, keep in mind, I was in like 8th grade at the time. Like, I mean, now 8th graders are doing drugs, but like a few years ago they weren't. So like, I think that they were just sort of like, what the heck, why is this kid on drugs? And I wasn't actually on drugs, but you know, it seemed like it. And so the guy was just sort of giving me the benefit of the doubt, the security guy. But basically, guys, I had walked into this like arcade, and little backstory, my parents, they gave us like $100 that we could spend on like cruise money, and it was like hooked up to their account. I didn't know this much about, okay, thanks game, but I didn't know this much like about how the card system worked. I thought that it was just like free money, like we could play as many games as we want. But then again, I was like basically high, so I don't even know if that's true. But I was playing this like claw machine game. I'm really good at the claw machine, by the way. Okay, wait, we're gonna continue this in the next game, boys. We're getting a lot of games in today. Alright guys, so like I was saying, I've always been a beast at the claw machine. I was like, this is gonna be easy. What we're gonna do, we're gonna win the money, we're gonna buy a laptop because there was money in the claw machine and I could buy a laptop with money. And then I was like, once we get our laptop, we're gonna get a millions of subs, we're gonna become famous, we're gonna collab with Sky Does Minecraft, and we're gonna become great. Only reason I wanted to collab with Sky Does Minecraft was because like we both had the same name of Adam, and like I still have that, and I guess he does too, so I don't know why I said had, but basically I was like, okay, this is the plan, we're gonna do this, we're gonna become famous. And then like an hour or two later, I just hadn't been successful at the machine at all, and so I figured like, okay, it must have been rigged or something. Yeah, I was just like, okay, well that's weird. And so that had happened, and then from there I was just like, okay, what's about to happen is I am going to go to sleep. And then I just pretty much blacked out. I fell asleep. I don't remember entirely what happened from there, but I remember the next day I wake up and then mom and my dad, they come into our room. They're like, hey guys, and we're like, hey. They're like, do you guys like the vacation? Are you excited for Mexico? This was the day we were going to Mexico, by the way. And then I was like, yeah. And then they were asking my sister about her club, and she's like, yeah, it was fun. They're like, we got a bill right now, and we were just like, what's the bill? What? And then like we figured it was for like room service or something, and it was not. But what it was kind of for us though. Basically, the arcade game that I thought was free. It was not free. So, you know, first she talks to my sister because my sister thought it was free too. And she's like, you've spent $50 on an arcade game. And so I was like, oh, okay, nothing could be worse than $50. There's no way I spent more than $50 on an arcade. Adam, look, guess what you spent? And I was like, what did I spend? And they're like, you spent over 100. And I was just like, what? And then they're like, yeah, but they weren't mad. So it was so weird. Like, why weren't they mad, you know? Also, I'm dying. That's why it's black. So I was like, why aren't they mad? And then basically they were like, well, we're not mad because it's vacation and like, you know, we're gonna spend money anyways. So like, we're just sort of prepared for this. Just don't buy any souvenirs or anything. And we were like, okay. And they still bought us some. But yeah, that was pretty much my story, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry that was so many games. This is probably like a 7-minute video. And it's probably gonna be edited pretty poorly because I'm gonna edit this at like literally 1 a.m. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you boys back in the next episode. Let me know if you guys want more story times. Let me know if you guys don't. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys have any other game suggestions as well, or collab people. And I've said way too many let me knows. So I'll catch you boys back in the next episode. But until then, peace out.